Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest aliens and UFOs news video. I found this on one of the Yahoo sites, which generally does a lot of links to the Huffington Post. I'm surprised this hasn't been trending on the Facebook side because it has to do with a topic that generally does go up there. In this case, it's a strange and eerie sound that has apparently plagued recently and also in the past a very specific Oregon town. So it's quite interesting. I'm including the link below for your pleasure if you wanted to see essentially the entire article itself. It's a good chance there's also several other links to some of the other news sites. I mean, the place that this is taking at, in this case, it's a Forest Grove neighborhood there in Oregon. It has several news locations there also reporting on it. So this is definitely being covered throughout several vantage points. So here's how it goes. Apparently, there's this strange sound that is permeating several times over the past couple of weeks. It happens apparently at all times of the day and including all times of the night. And it can range from just a couple of seconds to several minutes as well. And what makes it quite eerie is the fact that this sound essentially sounds like a flute, like someone is actually playing a flute. First, of course, the 100% idea that one thinks is this is just a fraud, this is just a hoax. The person that reported the video is just something that's, they're playing a prank with everyone. But the fact that news coverage is being done through several news sites from that town, and then on top of that, other several newspapers from that town, and the fact that there are a lot of residents that are reporting this sound, and on top of that, a lot of official, I guess you could call it, public employees, such as those in the fire department, those in the police force, and then those in some of the other public works are also trying to investigate. This is definitely not, in this case, a hoax. It would be too huge, and all those people would be involved in order for it to be so. So here's the actual sound itself, and again, this is on the website, thehuffingtonpost.com. So one of the newscasters there posted, it looks like, either their footage or they posted what was someone that sent in this bit of information to their newscast, but here it is. That's quite eerie, isn't it? It's like I said earlier, it sounded just like a flute, and again, it lasts a couple of seconds. The last one, it seemed like it sounded more like 10 seconds or so, while the first ones were just maybe a second or two. So the fact that this is there all day, all night, throughout various times of the 24 hours each day, that's what makes it so crazy. This town, by the way, only has a population of about 22,500 people, and it's very, very close to Portland. So in terms of this being found in one place only within that town, no, it's being found throughout various places, and all those people seem to be hearing it as well. It's so much to the point that, again, as I mentioned earlier, the police department is looking in on it. At first, of course, trying to see if anyone's playing a prank, but they haven't found anybody, even with the fact that if they did, and they warned the public that if this was indeed someone playing a prank, then they would be cited by city ordinance, some kind of violation. But no one else, of course, has been found, which just adds further to the mystery of it. Now, as far as what this has happened in the past, yeah, apparently a couple of decades or so back, it happened as well. The article stated that former residents reported hearing similar sounds echoing through the night several decades ago in that very same town of Forest Grove, but that case was never solved. But it looks like that sound is back as well. As far as sources of what the sound could be, people are stating that it could be aliens, as far as some kind of, let's say, communication from them, something that is being, I guess, broadcasted throughout the entire town. Others are saying that it's ghosts. I don't know how closely that would work. Normally ghosts aren't really tied to that. There's even more natural sounds, such as stuff as far as some kind of I guess gas being leaked from the earth that's causing it, or others that are more unnatural, like in this case man-made stuff also involving gas, in this case gas pipes that could be let's say faulty and are leaking somewhere, that are creating that whistle-like noise. So much so again that public officials are looking into it from the gas companies there to try to see, but they've reported that no, there's nothing in terms of any kind of problem, any kind of leaks, nothing that would be causing this as well. So quite eerie stuff. I'm gonna pay attention to this story later on to see if there's any more news reported to it. So many interesting things about it, and the most interesting is, to me at least, the fact that this occurred again in the past, but at the same time it stopped and then now it's happening again. So pretty good stuff. So if anyone has any more information, that would be great to hear. So alright everybody, thanks again as always, take care.